Hello, beautiful unicorns, and welcome back to my channel and this review and swatches of my shadows from Sydney Grace. This was before the Feather River Body, and then they changed the name to Sydney Grace, and I bought a lot of these shadows when they had a sale, and then also Feather River Body, now Sydney Grace, sent me some shadows as PR as well. And I didn't want to just do a swatch video and without reviewing the brand and telling you how I feel about them. So that's why it's been taking me a while, because I mean, you see how many shadows there are, and I have so much other makeup as well. So I'm sorry it's been taking a while, but this isn't my job, this is my hobby. If this was my job, I would push harder to get videos out faster, but right now you're gonna have to make do with what we got. So I have matte shadows, I have shimmer shadows, and I have what they call pressed pigment shadows, which are basically very metallic shimmery shadows that are a little more expensive. The normal shadows are $5 each, and the pressed pigment shadows are $6 each, so it's just $1 more, but they are more metallic. Most of my metallic shadows are those pressed pigment shadows. So those are the different ones, and I did film close-ups with swatches of all of these, and I've been using all of these shadows, and let me tell you, I actually really like these. I really like these. I think that they are pigmented, I think they're smooth, I think they're easy to blend. The shimmers can be used either dry as a nice shimmery shade. I did use two of the greens in the look on my channel. I'll try and remember and put that up here. And also I used some of the matte ones for a Halloween look that I don't even think I showed you when I was at my actual Halloween party. It was nothing extreme, but I did do something blue with the blue shadows, and I really like that. And yeah, I would recommend this company if you are looking into trying them. Some of them are a bit more sheer, like this blue here, but that's perfect then to use as a transition color if you want to do a blue look, because a transition color does not have to be a beige or peach. That is a lie that the beauty gurus are telling you. That is not true. So that is perfect use as a transition shade if you want to do a blue look. I feel like I am missing some mid-tone blues and I would like something that's more of a mid-tone purple and maybe more bright pink matte as well. But right now I'm really happy with the selection that I got. I'll say that I would somewhat compare these to Makeup Geek actually in formula. I wouldn't say that the pressed pigments are like the foiled shadows by Makeup Geek. They don't feel like that. I would say more that the pressed pigments are... What would I say the pressed pigments are like? What would be a good formula that they would resemble? Maybe like the ColourPop shimmers? Or even like the Nabla shimmers? Yeah, something like that. I'd say maybe the Nabla shimmers, somewhere around there, because they're not dry. They are a bit moist, and you will see in the swatches that they are really nice. And yeah, I really do recommend this brand. Let's go into the swatches and you can see what all of these look like. So this is what the palette looks like. I will swatch it all row by row, starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, and finally 5th. So that's the way we're gonna go about things, and I will talk about the shades each and while we swatch them. Yay! Starting out the first row with Buttermilk, and this is what it looks like. As you can see, this is pretty much the color as I would use as a matte highlight, so to speak. It's like a slightly yellow cream color. Second color is called Lemon Cream. It is still a matte, but it's more yellow, so to speak. It's actually really nice and smooth. Third color is called Allie. It is like a neutral yellow toned beige. It's almost a mustard, but it's more brown than mustard. It's also really smooth and pigmented. It's a pretty color. Fourth color is called Token, and this is what people will call a pukey brown, because it is a yellow toned mid-tone brown. And as you can see, it's really smooth and pigmented. These feel really nice to the touch, and I had no problems with blending any of these colors out. Now we're getting into a metallic color. This is like a deep metallic golden. It is called Hercules. It is very, very yellow toned. Let's build that up a bit more. It's a really pretty color. It goes really well together with the other ones. Next color is really similar, but this is more of a true dark gold. It is called Deep Desire. This has less like a striking yellow tone than the other one. You see the difference between them? Actually, there's not a lot of difference between them. I got one as a PR and one I bought myself. Actually, the second one actually swatches better, but they are very similar. So only the slightest difference. You do not need both. The last color in this row is called Redstart, and it is a slightly orange toned matte brown. It is like Cocoa Bear, but lighter. It is really pretty and smooth. So these are all the colors in the first row. They're actually really nice, all of them, but these two are extremely similar. In real life, I can only tell a bit more of a yellow tone to this one, and this is more of a regular gold, but to be honest, they are very similar. Now we're getting into the second row, and the first color is called Red Mist. This is a pinky toned, pinky peachy colored, like duochrome. I hope you can see that a bit on my finger, but let's swatch it on my arm. Do you see now? Let's build this up a bit more. But yeah, this could be used as a highlight, but I love that it's an eyeshadow. It reminds me a lot of Cube in Subculture, but prettier. And I hope you can see here on my finger how strong the pink shift is in this color. It's very pretty. Second color is called Creme Brulee, and this is actually very much, I would like to say, similar to Cupcake by Makeup Geek. It is a warm mid-tone transition color pink. It is very, very pretty. As you can see, it swatches really smooth and evenly, and this is a very nice color to start off a pink or a purple look. Next color is called Tart, and it is very similar, but this has more of that clay red undertone. Otherwise, it is the same like depth to the color. It is just more orange red tone than the other one is more pink tone, so to speak, but they have the same depth to them, and they are both really pretty mattes. Now we're getting into three really interesting metallic ones. This is Marmalade, and it is a very fiery orange metallic. It is very, very pretty. This is a bright orange metallic. Very cool. Next color reminds me of the second one, but this is called Golden Peach, and it has more of that peachy undertone, more like a bright coral. I would say like a golden coral and not like a golden peach. So it has more of that coral pink undertone than the orange one before. I hope you can see that. It's very cool though, and this would be a perfect color for that peachy crease, I have to say, or even with any of these two in the crease and then this on the lid. Ugh, so beautiful. It's a very nice color. This is an even brighter one that is a bit darker and has somewhat of a pink shift that I think you can see in the pan. It is called Coral Reef, and this is a bright, darker coral with a pink shift. Hope you can see the difference between all three of them. These three are so nice. Maybe you don't need all three of them, but I'm not sad I have these three. So beautiful. Last color in this row is a matte. It is called Solomon and it is a dark, somewhat neutral brown. And this is a matte. That's what it looks like. Goes really well with this row. So this is the second row. Let me change the light so you can see actually the shift in this one, because this row has more interesting colors than the first one. Time to get into the third row, and this is Fairytale. Is this, did I change something? Maybe like that. This is like a baby pink matte. It is a really pretty color. This is perfect, either start out a pink look or to have on the lid if you're doing like a pink crease. I love that. I should do that more often. This color has the funniest name because this color is like a mauvey grayish purple matte, and this is so similar to Unexpected by Makeup Geek, but this is called Predictable. I freaking love that. So this is Predictable, and this is also a matte color, and look at how nice this one is. So pretty. Actually, I think this might be a bit more purple than Unexpected. Here comes a shimmery metallic. This one is called Taffy. It is a pink gold shimmering. Oh, so beautiful. I mean, do you see the gold shift in this one? So pretty. These three colors would make such a pretty look. This Taffy is really pretty. Maybe you can see it better now that I have swatched it on my finger. The beautiful, like, golden-ish shift within the pink. It's very pretty. Fourth color is another matte, and this is called Princess. This is more of a pink clay mid-tone matte, but it is more pink than clay, I'd say, but it is a really pretty color. That is so nice. Here comes another shimmer. This is a bright fuchsia pink with some, I don't know if it's a purple shift or if it's purple shimmer. I haven't used this one. Let's see. Ugh, that is beautiful. It's definitely a bright lilac shift. Wow, that color is stunning. Wow. This one is a matte purple. It's very pretty, and it is called Redeemed. Wow, that is pigment, people. But I am afraid because that one feels like subculture. But that's some serious pigment. Maybe going lightly with that one. Look at this row though. Yum. So let me swatch the last one as well. Last one is a dark neutral brown, which is called Dark Chocolate. It's a yummy chocolatey matte brown. And that was very pigmented. So that is the third row. Super freaking pretty. Let me change the lighting a bit so you can see a bit more. See the shift in those two? Wow. Okay, time for the fourth row. This is called Baby Cheeks. This is one of the colors I was most excited to try because this is a bright metallic baby pink. Look at that. Oh, so happy I picked this up. It is so beautiful. It's very unique to get a bright metallic like this that, well, more like a bright shimmer maybe, but you could foil it, that actually still is baby pink and doesn't lean too frosty white. Just look at the finger, how it looks. That is a true ballet pink, so beautiful. Next color is called Cali. This is a baby blue matte. I really liked using this color as a transition shade when I did an all blue look. I think this would make a really good matte lid shade as well. It's really pretty. This beautiful baby blue shimmery metallic, it's called Hang 10. It is a baby blue shimmer with a lilac shift. It's very pretty. I hope you can see, maybe on the finger now you can see the lilac shift. It's really, really pretty. Here's another shimmery baby blue, but this is more muted and doesn't have that purple shift that the other one has. It's very pretty though and high shine. Like you can see, it's like it swatches lighter than the other one with more of a frosty kick than that purple one the other one has. You know I love my blue, so I had to have a lot. This is a sky blue shimmering. Oh, this is so beautiful. Just wait and see. So this one was called Boy Crazy and this is Crazy. Do you see that? Oh, it's so pretty. This is not really a metallic, this is more like a shimmer, but that one is so pretty. This is a shimmering dark purple. It's called Midnight Amethyst, and this doesn't seem, let's see this finger, it doesn't seem as high shine as the others. It has more of an understated sheen to it. Like you see it has a sheen, but it's not like high shine like this one. It is more understated. This would make a beautiful purple smoky eye. Last color in this row is a dark plum matte. It is called Plummet and I've talked about this on my channel before. It is really beautiful and very smooth. You see that, I mean, it's not entirely opaque so it doesn't go over my tattoo, but you can build this and this is a really pretty color. So these are the colors in the fourth row. And this is how they look when I change the light a bit. Okay, heading into the last and final row. This first one is called, let's see if we can turn this down a bit, Mint Green. And it is a shimmery mint green. Shocker, right? It is really pretty though. That is pretty. Next color you have seen me use on my channel, and this is Springtime. It is a bright, yeah, springtime green. Look at that pretty color. I'm dying over this color. So beautiful. As you can see, it is a bit light, but you can build it up a bit, and oh, this is so beautiful. I really love that color. Third color is called Earth. This is a grass green, like a spring green, but a matte. So it really resembles the other color in like tone, but just a matte one. It's really pretty, slightly darker. And this is how they look on my fingers. You can really see that spring green in the middle, how absolutely shiny and beautiful it is. Fourth color is another color that I've used on my channel. This is called Mark Twain. It is like a mid-tone, really beautiful shimmery green. This is absolutely stunning. If you hear something in the background, by the way, that is my washing machine. Girls gotta live. Next color is called Determined, and this is like a matte teal color. This is a bit drier than the other colors, but it swatches really beautiful. And sometimes dry doesn't mean bad. It's only bad if you can't pick up any color. If it's dry and you still can get pigment, that means that the brush will probably pick up pigment as well. So that's how Determined looks. Second to last is a matte forest, like a hunter green. It's called Lost. It's really beautiful. It is almost like Dirty Martini from Makeup Geek, but this is more cool toned and slightly darker. More of that hunter green. It's very pretty though. Look at this row, yum. Last color in the palette is this beautiful blueberry matte. It's called Hashtag It's a Boy, and this is so beautiful. I have done a look with this one and oh, so pretty. So that's what they all look like, and that is the fifth and final row of the palette. Lighting down a bit so we can see how these ones looks as well. And neither of these are duochromes though, but they are really shiny. The three that are metallic, so you can see that. So yeah, let's get back to me and some final thoughts. So yeah, those are all my shadows from Sydney Grace. I'm sorry that I didn't use those shadows on my eyes today. I actually used the Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions on my eyes today, and that look is coming up, like, I want to say real soon, but I don't really know because I'm trying to pre-film a bit. But let me know what look you would like me to do with the Sydney Grace shadows. I can't make one palette 3 looks. I won't have time for that, so if you suggest that, it's just not gonna happen. The one that has the most interesting color combo in the comments, I am gonna recreate that look. So let this be a little task for you. Let me know your color combo. What would you like to see with these shadows? I'd love to hear names, and I will recreate that very look. I will of course leave you the link to Sydney Grace down below where you can order your shadows on your own. Sydney Grace is an indie company, so you are supporting an indie brand owner by buying these shadows, and I think that is awesome. You know I love indie brands. You know I love indie brands, and I'm very happy to be supporting this brand. Like I said, I bought most of these shadows myself. Some were sent to me as PR, but this video is by no means sponsored. I made this video because I wanted to show you these shadows because I think they're really nice. I am happy with these shadows. So yeah, let me know what you'd like to see with this brand down below. Don't forget to subscribe, button is down here. I'd love to have you, and I will see you in my next video, which will be real soon. Bye!